Good morning, interwebs. It's 2 o'clock, and we are in the car on the way to Manhattan. We're going to be quiet because theoretically we're having rest time in the car. Yeah, theoretically. But we had unspan kaka for breakfast. It was quite tasty. Steve made it while I was sleeping. Then we ate, and then we went to the bank, and now we are just driving.
The little airport.
The little airport. One time we drove by here,
there was a plane,
and there was
right
a plane
there.
on the side of the road. Because apparently it had an issue with this takeoff or something. I'm not exactly sure why. It didn't seem like anything dangerous had happened to the people inside of it, but yeah, that was a thing that happened once. Face of somebody who just went to Joann's. Now, I didn't really buy all that much. I needed to get what turned out to be 4 skeins of yarn to finish out projects I'd already been making and used all the yarn for. And I need a little more and more to film tutorials. And then I bought a stitch dictionary, which I've been looking for. By the way, you can now use your 40% off coupon on books again at Joann's. For a while, the Joann's coupons said you couldn't. You still can't use them on magazines, but books are fair game again. There's even a little sign at our Joann's that says, by the way, use your coupons again. So if you didn't know, now you know. And then my daughter and I picked out some fat quarters because I had a 70% off all your fat quarters coupon, which I still think per yard makes them, fat quarters are always marked up. The fabric is more expensive than it would be if you bought it by the yard. But it is an amount of fabric that she can work with, and so we'll be working on some sewing of some sort with those, probably some quilting or a quilted object for her to work on for 4-H. And that is all we got at Joann's. I'll show you when I get home. So how would you evaluate our experience at Pier 1, Steve?
It was pure one-y. It was just fun. Had what we needed.
We got some bowls.
Got some bowls. I guess it wasn't that great because it didn't have any plates that you like.
That's true, and the cabbage plates just weren't perfect.
But that's kind of ridiculous. There's a trooper sitting right there.
And
you should go and move the cone off the road.
Well, what do you expect? It's raining. Won't want to get your hat wet. And a quick stop into the health food co-op where we got some flaxseed and found out that they are no longer carrying our bulk vanilla extract, which is unfortunate because that stuff was tasty. So we will have to find a different solution. We stopped at Bed Bath & Beyond. I did not buy anything, but it was not a lost cause. We wanted to see some things in person, but we're ultimately going to order things online for some more storage stuff for the kitchen. And now we are at Freddy's to get ourselves some steak burgers. Yum. So this is about to happen. We did a quick stop by Goodwill where I got a skirt. I tried on some other clothes and none of them fit. And Steve got himself a movie, which he had never seen. And my daughter bought herself a shirt with her allowance. Now we are on to Aldi. So it's 7:24. We finished up at Aldi and we got a lot for not a crazy amount. And now we are headed home. And it is still raining, though not as hard as it was earlier.
And there was a pause in there.
Yeah, there was a pause in the rain, thankfully. Because going in and out of stores when it's raining, it's not very much fun. But the nice thing is other people think it's not fun, so there's not as many people in the stores. See, there's a plan to this. It is almost 4 o'clock and I'm headed to bed, but first I wanted to show you all of the things that I bought today that are not from Aldi. There is an Aldi haul. It will be going up separately, but figured I will just run you through the things I talked about today kind of quickly. So we'll start over here. So this is the shirt that my daughter got. It has a pumpkin on it with sequins. She has another shirt that has a sequin clover on it, which is obviously like a holiday shirt. Also, and she really enjoys it, so she bought this with her own money. Steve bought himself Moneyball because he really enjoys the book and has never seen the movie, and the movie was $2, so it was kind of a no-brainer. If you wanted to see it, that was the best way to do it, because I don't think they have it at our library. Then I got this skirt. It's a maxi skirt, and it's super like soft and lightweight and comfortable. I think it'll be great for the spring and summer. I kind of think it looks like a springy version of watermelon. Then we, at the health food store, we got some flaxseed because Steve is going to try to be eating more of that because it is good for his heart. And at Pier 1 today, we got 10 of these bowls, so 2 sets of 5. Basically, 5 of us, so 2 meals worth. So we could do like breakfast and lunch before they had to be washed. And they do this awesome thing where they like stack, which I think will be great on our open shelving. And because you see how like the other bowls kind of are like a little tippy? So this should prevent that, and they're very strong, and we've been very happy with our previous dishes purchases from Pier 1. So I'm looking forward to using those for the next decade, because our dishes from Pier 1 are from our wedding. So they're already 10 years old, and everything's still kicking pretty strong, except the bowls, which we keep breaking. Now we do eat out of bowls probably more often than plates, but that's neither here nor there, right? So, other things we got. I got bookends. There's 4 sets of 2. First I was a little like, wow, bookends are like $4.50 a set of 2, which seems ridiculous, but these are like strong bookends. Every bookend I've ever had has been kind of like bendy and tippy. These are not going anywhere, so we're going to put those onto our bookshelves here soon. I got another skein of the Big Twist Value in the color Nursery Rhyme, and then one in the color Buttercup. Yeah. This is to make I already made some patterns out of this one, but I need them to do the tutorial in. And then I'm making a bunny that goes in one of the patterns, and I wanted it to be yellow. I didn't have yellow in the appropriate matching yarn, so I bought some. Then we have 2 of the Premier Yarn Sweet Rolls in the colorway Caramel Swirl and Peanut Butter Swirl. I used these to make a toy decorative item pattern thingy, and I needed some more of the yarn so that I could do the tutorial and also take some photos and stuff. And then my daughter picked out some fat quarters. I had a 70% off your entire fat quarter coupon, so she got like all of this for, I want to say $5 or $6 at the most. And we're going to use this for a 4-H project. So she picked this with the little paws as her first fabric. And then we went and we found 2 of these browns, so dark and a light. This is much more golden brownish than I think it's showing up on camera from what I can see on my screen. But they're very pretty. And then there's kind of this like minty kind of green. And then this darker green. You have this purple with almost like a flowered splotch. Just kind of a plain purple batik. This really vibrant blue printed batik. And then the blue polka dots. So we'll put those together, and I haven't quite decided what she's going to make, but it's going to be a fun sewing project for us to work on together. And then I also got a book, like a crochet kind of stitch dictionary thing, which I was looking through tonight. I will show you later because I want to talk more about it as I get to using it. So then we got home tonight. We unloaded everything really quick. It went super fast, even though it was kind of drizzling. And then I filmed an Aldi haul and put everything away in all its places. So my thing's getting a little more full. We are ordering some like a shelf drawer thingy. You'll see it when it gets here. So we're ordering some parts that we had looked at Bed Bath & Beyond today. And then after we hung out for a while, the kids went to bed, and then Steve and I watched Merlin. And then he went to bed, and I've been working on making a poncho tonight, and that has been going well, and I'm really enjoying the yarn. I'm using the Loops and Threads Soft and Shiny. Yeah, but I'm truly liking the colorway. It's like a really, like a vibrant jewel tone thing. But I have noticed that my hand is hurting, and I think it's from the particular yarn. I'm using a J hook with a worsted weight yarn, so it shouldn't be hurting my hand, but something about that particular yarn, like I'm just feeling a lot more fatigue, and actually both my hands, but my right hand specifically, which, hello Jezebel's tail, because she is now like walking back and forth in front of me. I don't know. So yes, I worked on my poncho and I watched a movie on Netflix, and that was good. And yeah, now I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed a little early, but I figure if I go to bed a little early, maybe I can wake up a little early and, you know, work things out that way. So I will see you all tomorrow. Nighty night.